It's rough. It's rough. I have all my children, my husband. We just cling together. We have to try to make it through this. It's rough.
For the Starks family, not a day goes by where they don't imagine Camry coming home, walking through the front door, smiling from ear to ear.
My heart is broken. I miss him bouncing through the house. Hi, Mom. Upstairs sees Dad. See you later. If you need me, call me.
Those memories now serve to describe just how family-oriented Camry once was. He was one of 11 children, the youngest of the 7 boys. His mother, Irene, speaking exclusively to Western Mass News, around 7 months after her 26-year-old son was shot and killed. Not only did Camry leave behind his family, but also 2 young daughters, one who was just born a few months ago.
My grandbaby's never going to know, she'll know what he sounded like through video. She'll know what he looked like through pictures. However, she will never know him.
Police tell Western Mass News Camry was first shot down the road on Shawmut Street as he was driving. He drove up further on the street and eventually crashed right around this area. Police say more than 36 shell casings were found on Shawmut Street.
He was the baby boy. That is like a stab. And this is a stab that's hurtful, and it's never going to go away, I understand, until they find out what happened or who did it.
Irene tells Western Mass News there are very little leads into who killed her son, although police do believe Camry was targeted.
He did get in trouble, but when he got out of that trouble, he was on a mission. 2 beautiful daughters, and he was trying to make it work. He was on the road, straight and narrow.
Gun violence in the city of Springfield has been on the rise for the past 2 years, as well as across the nation, claiming the lives of too many to count and, like the Stark family, leaving other families with a hole that can't be fixed. So far this year, Springfield police officers responded to more than 400 calls for shots fired. There have been more than 80 reported shootings with at least 1 victim this year alone. In 2020, police seized a record of 275 illegal firearms and well over 200 already this year. It's a problem spokesperson for the Springfield Police Department, Ryan Walsh, tells Western Mass News is only growing.
Those numbers are just things we've never seen before. So our officers are as proactive as possible. The commissioner has created a unit, our firearms investigation unit, just to go after some of these illegally possessed firearms and try to prevent some of these shootings.
He says the gun violence problem is worsened in the city by shootings that could have been prevented.
A lot of times these individuals who are arrested for murders have been arrested before for shootings or having guns on them, and some of that can be prevented if we can kind of stick to what the state has for some of these mandatory gun laws once somebody's convicted of a firearms charge.
Hamden District Attorney Anthony Gallouni tells Western Mass News this problem is being tackled head-on by different task forces assigned to help stop gun-related crimes.
Those are seasonal issues, they're circumstantial issues. One of the things that we've done as an office to address the needs of public safety across this county is to really be dynamic and really focus on our most violent offenders.
He says working to keep known street threats behind bars helps keep overall shooting rates down, especially those that are gang-related.
We're focused on those individuals who, again, are committed to violence. If we get them off the streets, their leadership, so to speak, the fact that they drive violence really makes an impact on community safety.
But for Irene, seeing the impact of gun violence strikes a different chord, one many are lucky to not understand.
When it happens to you, it's hurtful. It's hurtful.
She says she is now Camry's voice, and she wants to help others locally and across the nation realize guns are not the answer before more lives are lost and more families suffer.
They've got to stop. All around America, they've got to stop. They got to stop and think, because they're not thinking.
For the Starks family, their life will never be the same, but they look forward to the day they will feel a sense of closure, seeing Camry's killer behind bars.
Until then, all we can do is pray, and I have faith.
In Springfield, Lindsey, Kane, Western Mass News.